All right, so welcome to the first episode ever of the High School Survival Guide. Now, this episode is going to be a very basic episode, and honestly, the episode that's going to teach you guys how to survive the first day of school, and a bit of like the first couple weeks as well, let's say. Now, reminders to click that like button and subscribe if you guys do want more of this High School Survival Guide, because I'll be posting it all year round. And also on top of that, if you guys do have any questions for me about the High School Survival Guide, or any questions specifically about high school, middle school, I really don't care. Comment it down below, because I'm not going to lie. As a person that's actually gone through high school and middle school, I can easily say that I've successfully lived my life in the most craziest way, but at the same time, the most fun possible. And knowing all the stuff I've been through, I wish I knew back when I was a kid. But anyways, let's get straight into the first episode of High School Survival Guide. Also, I'm currently live on Twitch as you guys are watching this right now. So if you guys do not want to wait for me to answer your comment down below, then I am able to answer it live on Twitch. Link for that is in the description down below. But other than that, let's get straight into this High School Survival Guide. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Bubba, and welcome to the High School Survival Guide. So first thing we gotta mention, high school and middle school. In my experience, a lot of high schools and middle schools are two different schools, but I know in some other places across the world, they're two separate schools. So for example, in my school system that I was in, we had grade 7, 8, and 9 as like a 3-year thing called middle school. And then we had 9, 10, and 11, and 12 being the main high school. Now, in some other countries, it's maybe different. Maybe for some people, it's like grade 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is all high school, and there's no middle school. So, you know, if you guys do have that difference, then comment down below. But anyways, continuing on, when you guys enter into high school or middle school, there's a lot that goes into your mind. For example, what you want to dress like, what you're going to wear, what friends you're going to see again, what friends you aren't going to see again, and on top of that, what classes are you going to get and what you want to be. If you guys don't know, high school is basically the time and place to really realize what you want to be while growing up. Now, reminder, you shouldn't have a set mind on what you guys want to be growing up. I don't care how many times your mom or dad tells you, oh, you're going to be a lawyer. Oh, you're going to be a judge. Oh, you might be a ballerina. Oh, you're going to be a supermodel. Yeah, that doesn't matter at all. Like, I hate to break it to you. I think I went over like 3 different career paths, and I ended up becoming a YouTuber that just tells the stories about me doing the Devil's Tango. And yeah, that became my full-time thing. Like, that's the thing. There's never a set path for any person that enters your school. None. Not even you. Unless you like 100% know what you want to be and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's maybe different. I don't know. But in my experience, no one's usually ever sure. But anyways, let's continue on with the school system. So, for example, when you guys enter in your school, you're going to realize one of many things. One, everyone's dressed in their best clothing. Yeah, this is a very common thing where everyone on the first day, for some reason, thinks that it's the best to wear like the clothing that you recently bought like last week. Like, the amount of times I've gone to school wearing like brand new shoes, new pants that I bought from H&M the week before. By the way, H&M, please sponsor me. Has happened so many times, and I see that a lot of kids, they would like, you know, show off all the cool stuff they got in summer. Like, for example, I remember one kid in my school, he would always flex his chain that he got from his dad when he was out in LA for vacation. And me, I would just look at him like, dude, it's just a necklace, chill out. And he'd be telling everyone, yeah, but like, I went to LA, bro, and like, I got this chain, bro, you know what I'm saying, dog? Like, I don't know, dude, it was cringy. But going on, what you wear on the first day of school won't matter. Because if you think about it like this, in the first day, if you show and try to impress everyone as much as you can on the first day, imagine throughout the whole school year when you're gonna end up wearing pajamas to school one day. Trust me, I've been there. It's not fun. So reminder, first day of school, doesn't matter what you wear. Second thing, when you guys enter into your classrooms, you gotta understand that every class is in a different room. There's no class where you're in the same room for both classes, but to be fair, it's probably weird. That's my experience with most high schools. Some high schools, they have one set teacher to teach all the courses, which is absolutely BS, because I'm gonna be real. That's the fun part of high school, getting to know what teachers you hate and what teachers you love and what teachers you want to cry over and what teachers you want to absolutely go do the Devil's Tango with. Actually, don't do that last part, but going on. Knowing you'll have different teachers for every class is going to be very difficult. So make sure when you guys enter in your classrooms, know who your teacher is. Try to see if you can find like some experience on them. If anything, I usually just looked at the yearbook photo and see how angry they look or how scary they look, and I decide, okay, I'm going to sit in the back of the classroom. Okay, I'll sit in the front this time. Maybe she'll give me a good grade, or maybe I'll sit in the middle beside a hot chick and, you know, win-win scenario. Now, reminder, when you guys are going back to high school, one thing I want to mention is that some of you guys will see people again. For example, you'll see your old friends from middle school if you guys went to middle school, or you'll see some old friends that you guys saw in elementary school. Yeah, realistically, I'm gonna tell you what, don't think they're gonna be with you the whole school year. There's a lot of friends I've had that I've met throughout elementary school that weren't friends with me in middle school, and then from middle school, they weren't friends with me in high school, and even after high school, well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not friends with most of any of one, to be honest. Now that I think about it, holy cow, I'm alone. That's the thing. Every kid and every person in school is gonna change over time. Guys, we're people. We hit hormones, we hit puberty, and we have different thoughts. We have initial different paths. Like, why do you think high school relationships never work? It's just not a thing. But anyways, when you guys are going back to school, if you guys recognize people that you're friends with, or recognize people that, you know, that you used to be friends with, don't make the initial move to walk walk up to them and be like, hey bro, remember me back from middle school? Dab me up, bro. Like, no, that's cringe. That is ultimately cringe. Guys, you got to understand that maybe they don't want to see you anymore. That's the thing. High school, for a lot of people, it's the first day to change who they want to be. It's the first day to choose, okay, I'm going to be this type of person or this type of person. And that will make you guys decide on what you should continue on going with. Your friend groups are going to change here and there. For example, back when I was in high school, I never had a designated friend group. I was known throughout the school and I would hop friend group to friend group. Of course, that's not the best image for most people, but it's better than being stuck to one group. And then let's say one of your friends have like a falling out with another person, then everyone in their group and everyone in your group are going to hate each other. It's just a safety measure. Be friends with everyone. That's the main thing. And also, when it comes to like approaching your old friends from school, don't approach them. Let them approach you. You got to understand, when you guys are entering high school, or even just in general, I still do this to this day, let people approach you. Never approach other people. Because unless you're doing like a huge business deal or something, or you're going to make money off someone, don't approach people. Keep people around your circle that are beneficial to you throughout the school year. It's going to help you a lot more. For example, I had a friend that was really good at math. I made sure he was good at math and he helped me with my math, and I would hang out with him and we'd be having good times together. Simple as that. I give him a good time, he helps me with math. I know it sounds pretty selfish in a way, but in a way it makes sense. It's a trade-off. That's what friendships are. You do this, support. There's no such thing as being friends just for the hell of it. There isn't. And last but not least, I cannot stress this enough, when it comes to the first day of high school, when you guys enter into your school, remember this: you are a valuable person. You are going to know what's going to happen next. And on top of that, well, the last and final thing is finding out your path that you want to be in at school, because there's many different roles of being a high schooler. And those roles, I think I'm going to be telling you guys in the next episode of High School Survival Guide. So if this helps you out for your first day, make sure you guys do leave a like and comment down below if you guys want more of this high school survival guide, or middle school. Either way, I don't really know what to title it, but we're going to call it high school because that's probably the most searched thing on Google nowadays since school is coming up. Anyways, comment down below. And on top of that, like I said, I'm currently live on Twitch as I speak right now, or as we're talking and watching this video. So click the link down below in the description and watch me live. It seriously helps out with everyone. And like I always say, follow for more high school tips and tricks. Can we get a middle school guide? Can you do one for middle school, please? Next year I'll be going to middle school. What should I expect? Can you do a middle school? I watch all your videos and I'm an OG. All right, well, here it is. You guys wanted it so bad, and here I am to give it to you guys. Ever since I made the high school survival guide episode 1, the first day, you guys have all been asking for a middle school version, which is crazy to me because I didn't realize how many of you guys were in middle school. So without further ado, let's get straight into a middle school survival guide episode 1, the first day. What is going on, you guys? My name is Bubba, and welcome back to another episode of Middle School Survival Guide. Well, actually, this is the first one for middle school. So you wake up for middle school and you have no idea what to do. You're getting ready and you realize that you're wearing all the clothes that you literally bought the week before, and it's your first time wearing it for the first day. Yeah, fun fact, I'm gonna tell you this right now, no one will care what you're wearing. Same as the high school survival guide, no one cares what you wear on the first day. Don't set high expectations for yourself wearing the coolest shirt and then walking into school and realizing that no one's looking at you, because no one will care. I hate to break it to you, you can spend as much as you want on your Balenciaga or cool clothing or Supreme tees. No one cares. I'm sorry to break it to you. A t-shirt's a t-shirt, pants are pants, simple as that. Going on though, when you are getting dressed, make sure to do a couple things. One, make sure you are actually smelling good, because one thing I realized that middle school is a really stinky place. A lot of middle schoolers don't keep clean. It's a common fact, and you know, if you don't believe me, you'll see it for yourself. Middle schoolers don't know how to really clean themselves. It sounds stupid, I know, but seriously, take showers. Take daily showers. I remember back when I was in middle school, I showered literally every single day. Okay, sweet. So now you're dressed up and ready for middle school. Now, when you guys go to the middle school and actually start entering in, you'll realize one insane thing. Everyone has hit puberty. Yes, this is a common thing that every middle schooler goes through. Everyone hits puberty at a different time and age. And, you know, knowing that you just came from elementary school, which, and let's be real here, knowing elementary school is literally full of babies, yeah, you're gonna experience a lot of people hitting puberty. And what do I mean by that? Well, you're gonna see all the people that you knew from grade 5 in your own school growing mustaches, shaving their hair, growing out their long hair, dyeing their hair, becoming emo, becoming a random, becoming a freak. Some kids maybe will pick their nose and eat it, and some kids will maybe, funny enough, literally shave at their locker. Yes, I've seen someone actually pull out a full-on shaver and shave themselves in their locker. And by that, I mean their beard, nowhere else. That would be weird if he was shaving his eggplant. But going on. So knowing that everyone has hit puberty, and you're gonna see one thing that will actually make you, as a hormonal teenager, because you are in your teens at this point, getting you excited will be all the girls. Yes, this was something I can easily explain for myself. Going into middle school and me being a middle school at the time and going into into every classroom and seeing a bunch of hot chicks because, you know, everyone's hitting puberty. Because fun fact, actually, girls hit puberty faster than guys. So for you guys out there, yes, you're going to see a lot of girls growing their cherries, looking hot as hell, you know, putting on makeup for the first time. And for any girls watching this, yeah, you know this is true. It's stressful getting into middle school. I know usually I mostly talk for the guys in these videos, but for you girls out there, it kind of goes for the same way. Keep yourself clean, all that same stuff. But at the same time, putting on makeup, it's not really needed. One thing I always tell a bunch of chicks nowadays is that your natural face will always be the best kind of face. So if you're already putting on like 4 pounds of makeup and becoming a cake face at like the age of like what, grade 6, yeah, by the time you're in high school, your face is gonna be full of acne, disgustingness, and no one's gonna want to come near you. And yeah, you're gonna be ugly as hell. So as you're walking through your brand new middle school, seeing all these people that changed around you and stuff, one thing I would advise is do not go out and look for your friends. You will find your friends and actually, funny enough, make new friends in your new homeroom classrooms. And when you get to homeroom, one thing you're gonna realize is that a lot of people you may recognize and a lot of people may not. A lot of people have changed and a lot of people maybe change their preferences on friends they want to have. For example, I remember back when I was in middle school, my first day, I went inside and I saw one of my friends from elementary school and I looked at him and I'm like, hey, what's going on, bro? He told me to get away from him because I didn't have the newest copy of Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, he was playing a game that I wasn't even legally allowed to buy yet for myself, but he was allowed because his parents were considered the cool cats. Whatever that means. Yeah, you're cringe. I hate you to this day. Go literally jump off a cliff in GTA. Anyways, going on. When you enter in the classroom, you're going to sit down and one thing you're going to realize that your teachers are very different people. Your teachers are not going to talk soft to you. They're going to be straight to the point and honest with you. Because the whole reason we have middle school in the first place in our education system is that so you guys can get used to being in high school. Hence, middle, high, elementary. Elementary is all fun and games. Middle school is to learn, hit puberty, and understand things. And high school is when you go off and live your freedom and suffer and realize that you don't know what you want to be. Yeah, that's basically the whole school system, if I'm being honest with you. So going on, you're going to be sitting in your brand new middle school classroom, looking around, kind of figuring out what you want to do and stuff. And you're going to look at your sheet that they give you that has a bunch of different classes. You're going to see, oh my goodness, I'm not stuck in one classroom for the rest of the school year. Yes, fun fact, you are going to be in a bunch of different classrooms because if you guys don't know, in high school, you go into a bunch of different classrooms for each class. And middle school, they will kind of do the same, except maybe with not so many different types of classrooms. For example, your science room and your math room maybe will be in 2 different rooms that are right across from each other. Middle school likes to do this thing where they put people in teams and stuff. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, no team matters. Like if you're a raven or you're a wolf or you're the color blue or green or whatever your middle school decides to organize you guys by. And one thing I will mention is not to stress out. It's normal to be stressed out looking at different classrooms, but you'll get used to it over the school year. Now, this is the one thing that I think every middle schooler gets excited of, especially when they enter middle school, and that's lockers. I'll hate to break it to you guys. Lockers aren't that exciting as much as you guys are going to go decorate your lockers, put a cool mirror in it, or, you know, put some cool posters in there or whatever. It's not like in the movies. A locker is literally just a place where you dump your stuff and leave, so you don't have to carry so much on your back. Because fun fact, you will be carrying textbooks left and right and center. It's super annoying. It's super sucky, but you'll get used to it eventually. And no, they're nothing like cubbies where you put your lunchbox in your jacket. Like you full on will throw your books in there. I know I did. Half of the school year, I remember I had a banana in there and I didn't realize it until like 4 weeks in. Yeah, that banana was not good to eat. And no, I did not eat it. I just gave it to someone else and they dealt with it. And also, if you guys do ever panic about the locks on your lockers, don't worry. It gets easier. It's all just memorization. And honestly, I only like searched up like 3 YouTube tutorials just to understand what's going on, or just ask your teacher to open it for you a couple times and she'll do it because she has no choice because she's literally paid to be there to support you. Now in middle school, every time you go to a different classroom and stuff, you're going to see a bunch of different types of kids in middle school. Most of these kids will be the people that think, oh, if I raise my hand up a bunch of times and answer the teacher's questions, I'll be the cool kid. Yeah, no, you're known as the annoying kid. Don't put your hand up so much in your classroom. It doesn't matter if you want to answer all the questions, but just don't. Even if you know the answer, let someone else talk. You know, you being in silence and in shadow mode is better. It's like being a ninja. You want to be a ninja in middle school. You want to be successful, but silent, but deadly. Actually, fun fact, girls like that. And last but not least, and I cannot stress this enough, do not go under the wrong group of kids in middle school. In middle school, you guys are turning into teenagers, like I said earlier, and you guys will be trying to learn different things and get into different things. For example, drugs is one of the main iconic ones that a lot of middle schoolers do. Like, for example, vaping or doing the devil's lettuce. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. As a young teenager, you shouldn't be getting into that because it will ruin and damage your brain and make you slow and basically disabled when you enter high school. Like, you're gonna end up being that kid that goes, and blaming all your reasons for for not knowing anything in high school to all the stuff in your past trauma. Yeah, no, just don't do drugs. It's not worth it, guys. Seriously. And if anyone peer pressures you, just say like, no, square. You know, like, I don't know, just pull some excuse, okay? It's not worth it. And also, reminder, you're not a gangster in middle school. If you're trying to be any type of gang kid whatsoever, and you guys know I hate gang kids, just tell them that you're ugly and dumb because, you know, there's no such thing as gangsters in middle school, okay? I hate to break it to you. And last but not least, yeah, just be your best self. You know, always be yourself in any scenario. That's why I always say never pull off a fake persona that you have to go with through the whole year, because reminder, middle school is like 3 years of your life. It's not worth faking it. And that is basically it. So if you guys did enjoy this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm currently live on Twitch, so if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask, go ahead and click in the description down below and watch me live. And like I always say, follow for more tips and tricks on living your school years. All right, peace out, guys.